Westminster University in central London earlier this year ran special screenings and events around Filipino cinema. In the last episode, I spoke to Lev Diaz, who came to London for the event. We discussed the ideas and techniques behind his work and how technology has liberated his generation of directors who are offering us a rich and troubling portrait of the archipelago nation. Lev Diaz portrays the social issues of his country with very slow-moving contemplation of the environment. We ease into his films. Brillante Mendoza, by contrast, who I'll be speaking to in this episode, has offered us fast-paced, tightly plotted, street-savvy films. I spoke to Brillante over Skype from his office just outside Manila, in Madalong City. The importance of digital filmmaking came up in my conversation with both directors as the key factor contributing to the Filipino cinema resurgence.
Noong 2000, year 2000, ito yung umpisa ng digital technology. Okay, nagkaroon ng magandang oportunidad ang karamihang ng mga filmmaker dito sa Pilipinas dahil naging accessible ang paggawa ng pelikula. Hindi katulad nung dati, nung year 90s, celluloid pa ang ginagamit nun, film. So napakamahal gumawa ng pelikula. At hindi kami nabibigyan ng oportunidad nun kasi hindi kaagad-agad magtitiwala ang mga producer sa baguhang filmmaker, mag-i-invest sila ng malaking pera para makagawa ng pelikula. Sa digital technology, naging accessible at na-democratize ang paggawa ng pelikula.
So the first wave of Filipino cinema in the 1950s and then the second wave in the 1970s produced a number of very notable directors and films. Have there been any in particular that have really influenced you?
Influential siguro. Ako na-inspired ako kay Mike De Leon nung napanood ko yung kanyang Kisap Mata. Kakaiba siya. Of course, gustong-gusto ko ang mga pelikula ni Leo Broca. Pinapanood ko yung mga pelikula niya, ni Ishmael Bernal. So ito yung mga institusyon na sa industriya, nakatrabaho ko sila. Pero siguro yung pinakamalapit sa akin na nakikita ko in terms of aesthetics ay yung gawa ni Mike De Leon, yung Kisap Mata.
Ay, dalog! Ang pain mo. Alit ipanggip yung kanino ha? Alit ipanggip yung! Salit ka!
Ay, pagbagkak! Mabati ka! Anay!
Padasinak na lukin manin. Padasem!
Kasya na!
Ukininam!
And what would you say are the dominant characteristics that have come through from those previous waves into the third wave?
Kasi dahil sa mga kwento nila ng mga panahon na yun, bumabagay at sumasalamin sa nangyayari sa lipunan. Kasi kwento yun ng Pilipino. Ang kinukwento namin ngayon, sumasalamin din naman sa lipunan at kung anong nangyayari sa amin ngayon at sa aming paligid, no? Kaya siguro ngayon, mas meron kaming freedom, no? Mas meron kaming kalayaan na magkwento, maging aggressive sa mga paggawa namin ng kwento, pagpasasalamin namin sa buhay.
So you mix realism with fiction in a very impressive way in your films. There's often a great deal of street scenes, and we're in people's houses, for example, in Service or in Kintay and in Lola. We're really with people in their daily lives. But at the same time, there seems to be a very, very tight screenplay and a very clear plot, and it's often extremely compelling. So how do you combine this realism and fiction in your films?
Gusto kong may pakita yung katotohanan kung paano talaga yung nangyayari sa totoong buhay. Pero at the same time, isa siyang narrative, isa siyang fiction, no? Kasi mas naniniwala ako na kahit na fiction siya, kahit na Kahit nasabihin mo bang in-stage siya or kinoreograph siya yung isang eksena, kapag makatotohanan ang pagpapakita mo. Kasi kapag static ang camera o kapag yung traditional way of making film ang in-apply mo sa paggawa nito, ay hindi ka magiging makatotohanan. Hindi siya magiging effective na ganon ang pelikula kung hindi ko ginagawa itong method na to. Na handheld siya, na nakakapasok ang camera sa maliliit na skinita, diba? Mas merong interaction at connection ang camera sa mga tao.
I'm very struck by the use of close-ups in your films. In Rosa there are quite a lot of close-ups, and in Lola as well there's one particularly very striking moment where we have the camera around the grandmother, very, very close on her face.
Kasi ang close-up, remember, namumultiply yung mukha ng tao sa big screen. At nakikita mo lang yung bawat anggulo ng mukha niya. So, mas nalalapit ka sa emosyon ng tao, mas nararamdaman mo siya.
You have a great deal of critical acclaim, obviously, internationally, but is it more difficult to get your films seen on a wide scale within the Philippines?
Sa palagay ko, ang dahilan nito ay dahil masyadong malapit sa tunay na buhay ang mga pelikula namin at hindi sila entertaining. Generally kasi ang mga Pilipino gusto nila yung mga entertaining na pelikula. Hindi nila yung gusto yung masyadong malapit sa katotohanan na nakikita nilang yung nangyayari sa buhay nila.
You said about the 1970s filmmakers that they made films that were very politically motivated. Would you describe your own work as politically motivated?
Kasi sa totoong buhay, kahit ano pang sabihin mo, politically motivated na yon. Kasi meron silang social issues. Kasi ang aking mga pinofocus sa aking mga kwento, yung mga kwento ng problema ng lipunan, problema ng mga tao, ng mga institusyon. So kapag may social issues, kahit ano pa sabihin mo, politically motivated na yon. Hindi mo talaga siya ma-separate yon.
In your films, generally, there are people often shown doing bad things, but they themselves are never depicted as bad. You seem to be saying that the circumstances make for bad actions, but not bad people. And there's also, on the contrast, a very strong community spirit often that comes through in your films. I think of Lola and the grandmother going around and collecting as much money as she can, and everybody trying to help her.
Nita? Nita? Wala yata ang tao. Nita?
Tita?
Ito. Ay, naku. Magandang araw po sa inyo.
Bakit po?
Sana po kahit po sana kaunting tulong.
Ay naku, pasensya na po kayo kasi walang-wala rin po kami ngayon eh.
Sige po. Salamat po. Dahil doon na tayo siguro sa bandaron.
Sa akin kasi, ang mga tao, ang mga karakter ko, unang-una, bago yung kanilang pagkatao, gusto kong makita yung pagiging tao nila. Okay, ikaw masama kang tao, mabuti kang tao. Kasi sa lahat naman ng nationality, sa lahat naman ng tao sa buong mundo, mayroong masama, mayroong mabuti. At meron nakakagawa ng masama, and as much as meron din nakakagawa ng mabuti. So doon ako nagpo-focus sa pagiging tao, kaysa sa mas specific ka dahil siya ay Pilipino, o dahil siya ay mahirap, o dahil siya ay mayaman.
So your most recent film, Rosa, about a mother who's in Manila and she's selling drugs to support her family.
Tapos, bangus. Dalawa. Tanang, kano ba?
Kulang pa to sa kanin.
Kunin mo lang sa tindahan.
Pista na naman.
Oo, tindahan. Layuan mo nga ako. Layuan mo.
Rosa, baka may ano ka dyan, baka may masura ka dyan.
Wala. Kuha mo lang isang yung sa bago ko.
Ano, gusto man ko dun sa parking. Hindi ako sa lang.
Wala. Wala. Bito.
Ano mo, hindi ako sa lang.
Wala nga eh.
Ano pang kain na,
Wala
Rosa?
nga. Halika,
Kaya
makikain ka
naman.
dito. Halika,
This film was made before the election of President Duterte and the start of his drugs war. How do you see yourself perhaps responding to this drugs war and Duterte's rule in future?
Well, na-conceptualize ko yung Rosa 4 years ago pa, bago pa itong administration na to. Although ang sa akin kasi, ang pelikula ko nagre-reflect kung ano yung nakikita ko at kung ano yung nararamdaman ko sa paligid ko. Nangyari lang ngayon, ang administrasyon ay talagang nakatutok sa illegal na droga. Pero ang masasabi ko, hindi lang yan ang problema. Siguro kung gagawa ko ng pelikula, siguro iba naman. Siguro tungkol na sa mga institusyon, tungkol na sa mga korupsyon, sa ibang mga bagay. Pero hindi kailangan sa illegal drugs lahat nakatutok.
Lav, Brillante, and many of their filmmaking comrades are nimble and inventive directors. Their impulse to shoot movies and create narratives goes far back and draws on the golden ages of the past. What directors do in the Philippines also offers us a blueprint for what digital technology can offer to the big screen, how it can emancipate filmmakers in countries with otherwise very scarce resources for making films, and also its potential drawbacks. All in all, these are exciting times for cinema in the Philippines. With President Duterte and the drugs war, the country's problems are intensifying, but one thing we can be sure of, filmmakers in the country will respond, and what they have to say and show will be worth watching.